Hey everyone, this is a small tidbit of the day. I heard a story that really stuck with me, and it really personifies, how people look at themselves, both on the outside and on the inside. And the story goes like this. It's a true story. It's about there were some men that went to an African village or they're in an African country, and of course they met some of the people there. And one of the people, they were a bodybuilder, and we know, of course, over here in the United States and some countries around the world, that bodybuilders, they're in the gym, numerous times during the day. They're eating all different types of food, and they're trying to get themselves in the best peak condition that they possibly can. Well, this particular bodybuilder, because no one in the tribe ever saw someone that was built that way, put on his, I guess you could say, show or his stage performance for the villagers, his different poses, the things that he would do, and so on and so forth. Well, at the end of that, the chief came up to him, and through the translation, the translator basically said that, well, the chief had asked, well, he's like, that's awesome. I mean, that's just true awe-inspiring. I've never seen anyone with muscles like yours. And then, of course, the bodybuilder was like, well, thank you. Thank you very much. But then a very simple question came after that. He asked the bodybuilder, okay, well, what else do you do with all of those muscles? And then the bodybuilder was like, excuse me? And then he repeated himself, well, what else do you do with all of those muscles? And he said, well, nothing. And what went from a compliment went to sadness, because it turned out to where the chief looked at him and said, well, wow, what a waste. And he walked off. And I didn't say that to put down people that are out there, getting themselves in physical condition, not trying to put them down or anything. But then it brought to light to me, and the Holy Spirit brought to me to where there are so many people that are adamant or so focused on increasing themselves on the outside, but they're not looking at increasing themselves on the inside. And what I mean by that, if God right now, in the midst of people, allow them to see what your armor, as in Ephesians, your armor that he's given us, what it would look like in public, how would your armor look? How visibly shiny, or how much in shape, or would it be free from rust, free from corrosion, or would it look like it was barely used? Would you not know how to put it on? Would you would not even be in shape to fit it? So think about that. It's okay to be in shape physically, but you know something? It's even more wonderful to be in shape in the spirit, because first and foremost, what you have on the inside is eventually going to translate onto the outside. And believe me when I tell you, Satan's not going to come at you with punching bags, or should I say, things on his hands to try to beat you down, or a stick to try to beat you with it. But he's going to attack you in your spirit first. So if you're not fully equipped and ready to do battle in the spirit, and know how to take your shield of faith and then your sword, which is the word, how are you going to be able to be trained up and equipped and ready to stand against him? So it's just a little tidbit for the day, as far as like equipping yourself more on the inside and not just on the outside. So I thank you guys again for tuning into this video. And as always, from Propelling Marriages and Relationships, we don't stop fighting until we win.